Shabbat Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakar Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And Shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. I say Shalom to you, Akim Akim. And this is a sit-down lesson on this September the 17th, 2022, on this Saturday at 9:47 a.m. Central Standard Time on this Saturday morning on this Shabbat. And this is a in the news article from Reuters.com, posted on JerusalemPost.com, published September 17th, 2022. And the highlight of this news article, and it reads, it goes into, the earthquakes in diverse places definitely increasing. A magnitude of a 6.5 earthquake hits Taiwan, the EMSC reports. It says an earthquake of a magnitude of a 6.5 earthquake struck Taiwan on Saturday, saying the European Mediterranean Seismology Center, EMSC, says the quake was a depth of 1 kilometers of 0.62 miles below the Earth's surface, the EMSC says. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence and fearful sightings and great signs shall there be from heaven. Right, because we seeing great signs around the world, like dust storms, chariot sightings throughout the whole world. We seeing it now more than ever. And we seeing these famines and pestilence, the increase of the famines and pestilence. We seeing the earthquakes in diverse places, as we seen the recent ones in Indonesia, China, like in the province of China. We've been seeing it Papua New Guinea. A huge earthquake was over there. I believe that was like a 7.3. And then you had an earthquake about a week ago, like a week and a half ago over there in Indonesia. It hit like in the same location, like in different minutes in an hour, in a different hour span. Because it was like a 5.4, 5.5, 5.7. And then an hour later, it went up all the way into those numbers from 5.4 to 5.7 all the way into like a 6.1 or 6.2. And then you had that huge earthquake in Papua New Guinea caused serious damage. It was a 7.3. It was like 3 or 4 people had that, and the internet caused significant damage in that area over there in that country. Now you have this recent earthquake over there in Taiwan. It's a 6.5. So yeah, these earthquakes in diverse places is definitely increasing. And I'm bring out Isaiah 29 and 6. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, and verse 6, and it reads, Thou shalt be visited of the Lord with hosts, with thunder, and with earthquake, and with great noise, with storms, and tempests, and flames of devouring fire. Right, because we see the volcano erupts, heavy droughts, these increasing landslides. I believe over there in Italy, they had like a mudslide. It was like heavy rains and mudslides. It was like over there in Italy. It was like 10 people. 10 people had got killed and 14 were injured. And then there was another recent landslide. Let me check. It was in another country as well too. Check on the news. It was another landslide as well too. It was reported from the Jerusalem Post. Slovakia. Right, because there was one landslide over there in Italy. 10 people had got killed and 14 were injured. Right now, you had another landslide over there in Nepal. Killed 14 people and 10 missing. So, these things are definitely increasing in latter days. You're going to have a continual increase of heavy rains. Record-breaking heavy rains and floodings can cause and create mudslides, these heavy tornadoes, these heavy tsunamis, because we are entering in the hurricane season, as I mentioned previously in my videos, in regards to the weather and stuff like that, and with the earthquakes in diverse places. You're going to see these heavy volcano erupts, heavy heat waves, heavy droughts, because that's what you've been seeing all this summer, these heavy heat waves. I believe over there in the West Coast here in the United States, like California, Phoenix, Arizona, Sacramento, and all those places over there in the West Coast, you still have high record-breaking heat temperatures. And then you've been having like these tsunamis and heavy storms, heavy rain, floodings. All these things are increasing, and it's going to continue to increase, and it's going to continue to increase with these earthquakes in diverse places, as the numbers of the magnitudes of the earthquakes around the world is starting to increase, can cause some significant damages. And these heavy rainstorms and record-breaking floodings can cause some serious damages to citizens and people in those countries. And those landslides and mudslides ain't no joke. I showed you those 2 locations over there in Italy and Nepal, because I believe over there in Nepal, like 14 people had got killed and 10 missing. And then like over there in Italy, they had like a flooding, mudslide and landslide. It was like 10 people were missing and 14 were killed. So yeah, the mudslides and those landslides definitely are no joke. And these earthquakes in diverse places are no joke as well too. So that shows you more continuing signs, as I brought out Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord with hosts, with thunder, earthquakes and storms of flaming devouring fire. We're seeing these wildfires increasing. We're seeing the volcano erupts gonna increase as well too. As Yahweh Shem El Shai, the Lord of hosts, is visiting this earth which he made, like the scripture says, the earth is his footstool. So, these things gonna increase more and more and more, So with that, hope this sit down lesson was edifying on this Shabbat, 9:56 a.m. Central Standard Time on September the 17th, 2022, on this Saturday on the Shabbat. And so with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Wakarkadash, the double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And until next time, I will say shalom and the ball.